Good afternoon. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on the Cal 21 restoration project. I'm not going at it full bore. I've been kind of just working on it in the evenings after work. I'm not really bothering with it on the weekends because on the weekends, we like to go out sailing and paddling and stuff. So it's just in the evenings after work. Might not look like I've done a lot, but I've actually done quite a bit of work on the hull to deck joints. So behind that, basically the way the boat is constructed is the deck is a separate piece from the hull. So the deck is kind of dropped down onto the hull and then attached. It was originally attached with screws, and then the previous owner started to reinforce that with machine screws with actual nuts for greater strength, and so you can tighten it up. So what I've done is I finished that up. Let's go inside and I'll just show you quickly. Yeah, I'll take just an example. But basically, yeah, you got a machinery screw, a nut, a washer. So I've gone all around the boat and replaced those, so that should make the hull to deck joint. There's what the old screws looked like there, okay? And then so I had to crawl all the way underneath on both sides to put those nuts on, and so at any rate, that's the hull to deck joint. So that was actually a fair bit of work getting all that done, but now the boat should be stronger for it. Okay, and I put on that window, so here's a look at how I did that. So this is going to be the very first step in my Cal 21 refurbishment, aside from cleaning it up a little bit, which I already did, is I'm going to replace this window that's covered currently with duct tape and bubble wrap. Okay, so there's the window just sitting in there loose. I gave it a fairly healthy dose of silicone sealant to try and hopefully it doesn't leak too bad. So my next step's going to be, looks like I gotta still wipe some up. At any rate, my next step's going to be putting on the backing plate. Okay. There's the window on the inside. So now I got to do the backing plate. Which will go on something like that. Now I'm going to screw it into place. Alright, there it is. It's screwed into place, silicone sealant. We'll see how it works. Okay, there we have it. Bubble wrap's gone and the window's in place. And then my last job after reinforcing the hull to deck joint is I replaced the aluminum rub rail. So that's 4 pieces, 2 shaped pieces on the bow, and then the 2 longer pieces on the stern. So, okay, so that looks quite a bit better, I think. Just here's a quick photo of what it looked like before I had the rub rail on. Okay, that's all I have. That's what I've been doing for, maybe an hour, 2 in the evening for the last couple of weeks. And then I think the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to start rebedding and reattaching the deck hardware. I've got there's a few things I've got to do. I've got to clean up the old paint on the interior, so I gotta, sand that down before I do interior bulkheads, and I will definitely need interior bulkheads to remount the chain plates. But I just thought I'd start with the deck hardware. No particular reason aside from, I thought I would feel more motivated if it looked more like a sailboat. Okay, that's all. That's 2-week update on the $1 Cal 21.